that switchboard that you'll see the credits. Or right now after this show, you can actually go to www.senate.gov, www.house.gov, and www.care2.com, which you can sign petitions and stuff for health care. But let me get this call. And then after we get this call, which Chris is going to answer, I'm going to tell you about the $187 million. Then I'll tell you about the $2.5 trillion and the $1 trillion. So what are we going to be talking about after the call? Money?
No,
money, money, and money.
Money, oh, yeah, more money.
The money?
The money.
What?
Where is the money, Al?
Money.
We're going to get the money from Congress for some health care up in here. Say amen.
Amen.
All
I just
right.
hope it's not monopoly money.
Are we going to get some U.S. mint money legally and peacefully? Congress is going to step up to the plate, because if they don't, we're going to take their plate away from them and kick them all out in November and every November. But in the meantime, Chris Weis, you got a call to answer.
Caller, go ahead.
Okay, this is your sister, Diane. This is for your guest, Kathy. I hope she can answer my questions.
Hey, hold up, Diane.
I got them.
Lower that TV.
I can't lower it.
Shut the TV off then. Shut off the TV. You sound like an echo up in here.
Hold on, just hold on, people. Hold on.
Hold on, people. Hold on. Live television.
Hold on to the rope, Al.
What am I holding on? Hey, I'm trying to be serious here.
My 2 questions?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, this is for Kathy.
This is for Kathy Payer.
But number 1 question. Just say I went to Italy.
What's that?
Will health care change over there if I went there for vacation? That's my number 1 question.
The question is, would health care change if she visited Italy and
For a
she
month.
lived in Italy? Would it be?
1 month now. Can you hear me?
I know the answer to that. You want to defer it to me?
No, it's
Well,
not
you
for
guys
you, Al. It's for Kathy, your guest, whoever she is.
But she doesn't know the answer to that.
I don't.
Never mind.
All right, never mind is right. Let me answer that. The great deception that is being perpetrated by those in Congress and lobbyists is that the majority of the rest of the countries on the planet, the majority has universal health care.
Okay.
The majority. So the answer is yes, it would be better, and you would be covered more in Italy. Now, last month I had some, what, Diane?
I had number 2.
Well, wait, let me finish number 1.
Yeah, okay.
Now, the majority has health care, and I have some paperwork that I will research, and I will get it to you and talk about it on a future show. What show? I don't know, but I will talk about it. But wait till you hear about Germany. That you're going to learn about pretty soon. But at any rate, let's hurry up and do your next question, because we have a video to show pretty soon.
All right, here's my next question. Does healthcare get taken away from people that goes to prison, or do they still keep it? How about this question? Anybody can answer. How about Kathy answer it this time?
Kathy, do you know the answer?
I don't know the answer to that one either.
Well,
I don't know the answer to that one, Diane.
What? Never mind. I ain't even going.
All right, well, we're going to move forward with that, Diane. We're going to hang up on it. I'll call you later tonight. We're going to move forward with that, but I am going to answer your question. But we're going to have you hang up because the feedback's getting kind of messed up. So we'll talk to you a little bit later. That was Diane Torcaso, my sister. There is an element of coverage for every person that is incarcerated throughout our state. And I am not 100% sure, but I believe because of federal law, probably every state has to provide a certain amount of care to your prisoners. Now, I don't know if Chris has any information in regards to that, but if you do, Chris, could you please fill the audience in on that?
Well, one thing is, when you're incarcerated in prisons, your health care is better than what you are living in the streets.
So in other words, they do have coverage.
Right. And for example, if you're incarcerated and you need a transplant, you know, if you're in prison for a long time,
Right.
you need a transplant, you're put at the top of the list for the transplant.
Okay.
And the reason for that is because if they were put at the bottom of the list for a transplant, the state is setting themselves up for a major lawsuit.
All right.
So because the families could sue the state. So that's why they're always put at the top of the list.
So the answer is, Diane, yes, people who are in prison do in fact get health care. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to ask Kurt and Monica to run the tape roll, and when we come back, we're going to talk about some figures. We're going to do some analysis and get in absolutely as much as we can within the time remaining. But what we do need to do, excuse me for a minute, Chris, what we do need to do is we need to make it abundantly clear that America needs universal health care, and that if we get it, those who have coverage will not be forced to change. Those who do not have coverage will be put into or be able to get coverage, and no one in America will be denied health care coverage because of pre-existing conditions. But there's a little something extra on that. People who cannot get out of the system will finally have freedom once we get that bill passed into a law. Chris has one parting word, and then after that, we're going to go to the tape roll. What did you have to say,
I
Chris?
just wanted to tell you, I also have another caller.
Well, apparently we have another call, but we're going to ask that caller to hold on, and now we're going to show the tape roll, please. You 60 Democrats in the Senate. I'm counting on you 40 Republicans in the Senate. I'm counting on you, Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. I'm counting on you, Senator Harry Reid. I'm counting on you to get it done. Stop making excuses. Stop having delays. Get it done. America's in critical condition. Only you can give us the life support and heal this people, this nation, and you alone can save lives of every American. So I would like you to speak up. Legislators, you will find their emails, their real addresses, their phone, and their fax. Get it done. Get it done to save not just my life, not just Annette's life, not just Kathy's life,
Your life.
your life. And we're going to get out of here. But remember that you and humanity,
Matters.
like she said, really does matter. America, you see a little addendum, and what you see now, who you see now is Donna Weis. Her mother worked most of her life, and her mother gets some kind of medical care. Her mother is in great need of medical care. But Donna has something to tell you, America. So without further ado, the one and only Donna Weis, tell your story.
My mom has dementia and it's turned into Alzheimer's, and she had medical coverage. She was in a hospital 3 different times, and they sent her a bill, and since with her dementia we didn't get to see the bill or anything. Now she has a bill for being in a hospital, and it didn't never get paid, and now they turned her to a collecting agency, and they're going to put a lien against the house if it doesn't get paid, and it's like over $2,000.
And this is the kind of stuff, Congress and my fellow Americans, that is happening to Americans who should be covered. Not only should they be covered, but again, this woman worked her entire life. That's not fair, is it, Donna?
No.
Especially when you consider that Congress is covered by great medical coverage.
Oh, yeah.
Who pays